Today we're doing a reading on 2022 psychic reading. We're going to talk about celebrities, the weather, COVID, science, politics, and health stuff. So,
and anything else that comes up.
Anything else that pops up. And spirituality.
Oh yes,
spirituality.
Yes.
So spirituality going to be like in 2022. So for you guys who do not know us, we are Trinity Oracles. We are 3 psychic sisters, healers, life coaches, store owners. Our products in the background. Check out our store. What else do we have? We have our Patreon that you can join.
Yes.
You get
monthly healings,
meditations, and soon to be teachers putting out courses. Anyways, let's get started. So first we're gonna get into celebrities.
Okay.
What's up for some whatever wherever each channel we're gonna say what celebrities came out or what's gonna happen for some celebrities in 2022.
All right. We already did a little bit of like pre-channeling,
so it's gonna be like the news.
I know, right? But before we even get started, we just got to give out this disclaimer. We are not stating any opinions of our opinions. We're not stating any of our facts or any facts. We're just giving you guidance from what the angels are saying from the other side. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. So, celebrities. I'll start first. Let's start with Miss Britney Spears. Her angels, hold on, let me pull a card really quick. Her angels said that her and Sam Asghari, there is going to be talks of like prenup. There's going to be signs of wedding bells in 2022.
It's her fiance. It's her. Yeah. It's her boyfriend, right?
They're engaged.
Okay, fiance. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be taking proactive steps towards getting married. They may not get married next year, but it's more of like fans will be like, "Oh my gosh, it looks like the wedding bells are coming soon." Mm-hmm. Her father, though, will file a lawsuit against Britney Spears and her team.
Wow.
So this is my Mars card. There's definitely it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be fast, but it's gonna be bitter.
Okay.
Just as quickly as he files the suit is as quickly either that it's over with or he drops the suit.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Also with Jennifer Aniston, I received that Jennifer Aniston and her team will be eyeing an Academy Award. Okay, but it looks like they're going to eye it for 2023. But the reason why they're bringing up 2022 because look forward to seeing lots of Jennifer Aniston next year. Like it is going to be all the headlines, all the gossip sites.
Her year.
It's her year.
Wow.
There will be no win for her in 2022 with the Academy Awards, but 2023 will be her year. They're also showing that Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Aniston will be launching a skincare line, and it actually will be pretty successful. I think right now she's the Aveeno lady.
She's been for a long time.
Exactly.
Smart
so this
water
is like
and collagen.
Oh, she's on Smart Water?
I think she does Smart Water.
Huh. Wow. You know, she's Stefano's daughter. If you guys used to watch Days of Our Lives.
When I found that, I was like, what?
I don't know who her mom is, though. But anyways, this is fire. But it was upside down. So this is Jennifer Aniston. This will be stuff you learn in our classes. But anyways, Jennifer Aniston was kind of like, her fire was kind of dwindled. She was kind of hiding a little bit. And then starting next year, it's like the volcano. Exactly. Building. Exactly. If you guys would like to know when our classes start, join our email list. Go to trinityoracles.com. That link's in the description box below, and you can just put your email in there. We'll be emailing everybody.
And our new store is finally open. Our website's finally done. So you guys are waiting. The store is open.
Get
we got
your
some cool
good juju
stuff
candles.
like this. Yeah, get the candles. Get some the protection keychains, and also this is a new product. This is a do not disturb sign meditating. I know some people got trouble meditating because they always have people interrupting them. Stick this on your door, and you're good to go.
Yes.
True.
Let me see here. Do you guys have anything before I kind of go next?
Oh, okay. For the celebrities that I Spirit told me about, they said Jay-Z next year has potential to write a book about investing, and he'll be doing a lot of speeches on like investing for like the younger generation.
Nice.
But Spirit said like he might like write like a book, but like almost like a simple book, like how to invest.
Okay.
They said next year is going to be also the year of Miss Northwest. They said her mother is going to really push her next year, so you will see a lot of her in the public eye. She might be doing like interviews with her mom. It's going to be her and North conquering the world, basically.
Wow.
They said Tyra Banks next year is going to try to dominate the industry by doing movies and like not as seen on TV. What do you call those made for TV movies? They said that she's going to try to do a lot, but because of the backlash that she received this year people saying like, oh, your show, you know, people like her, people were talking about her show, how like it was,
how they were treated on
how they were treated, and how people were like, it was based on like Jerry Springer. People were like, what she thinks she's gonna do big, like it's not gonna do big. So she's gonna make a lot of failed attempts next year. Yeah, that's what I got.
For celebrities, I didn't get a specific celebrity, but I Spirit keeps saying their rights with the paparazzi and their privacy. Something's gonna come about where it's like people are really gonna be like, damn, like I actually feel bad. It's gonna be something serious with the celebrity. They're gonna be like, hey, can you help us advocate for our rights? We don't deserve for pictures to be taken. I don't know, at funerals. At funerals. We don't like that. Yeah. So people are really going to be like, they're not going to be like, so, well, you're a celebrity, you know, that's what it comes with. They're going to be like, dang, that sucks. And on their side,
a lot of people, like I know Hillary Duff and Halle Berry, and I think Jennifer Garner are trying to get rights so they can't take pictures of kids.
I think that bill actually passed.
In France, though, you can't post pictures of their kids.
Oh, wow.
Paparazzi.
That's good.
But I see it coming like full force. Like,
that's good.
Us regular folk are going to be like, dang, like, they do need some privacy behind them.
They do have rights, yeah. But that is stalking.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, you're like, I'm like, oh no.
I also got more celebrities going to be taking control of their careers. I keep getting younger actors and actresses are going to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to be doing my own production company for young people, because basically they kind of feel like, you know, some of the, I don't want to say all of them, but some of the older producers and directors, they feel like they're going to be taken advantage of. So they're going to be taking control.
More creative control.
Yeah, more creative control.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cardi B, of course, will be in the news next year. They highlighted Cardi B. This is her, like, in the air right here. And as a matter of fact, if you check out our website, we actually do celebrity predictions on our blog. I made a prediction about Cardi B and her daughter.
The clothing line and stuff.
So if you want to check out that prediction, go to TrinityOracles.com so you can read, you know, what's in store for Cardi B and Little Culture. But anyways, this is Cardi B. Cardi B is going to be making a new swimwear line. Or collaborating with someone on a swimwear line. There's also a sneaker line or a sneaker endorsement coming for her and for Culture.
Okay.
They showed, what's his name? Her husband's, is it Offset or Quavo?
Offset.
Offset is going to try and be figuring out how to disassociate from Cardi B. Not like divorce or split rumors, not like that. But he's so wrapped up, his guys are saying like, it's like their brand is them together. So he's going to try and maybe collaborate with other people.
Okay. Kind of like Jay-Z, you know, people say Jay-Z and Beyonce, but Jay-Z does have his own identity.
Exactly. Okay. So he's going to try and branch off more from that husband-wife duo. They're going to still keep that persona out there because that's what they are. But you will see he's going to be doing lots of other like mixed ventures and stuff like that. There's going to be lots of collaborations for him too. They highlighted Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, it looks like they're going to be filming maybe a new Mission Impossible. Okay. So all you Mission Impossible fans who are hoping for another one or a new one or whatnot, they're going to be working on that. Okay. So that's what I got for celebrity news. Did you guys get anything else?
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
And we'll definitely be doing like a part 2 of this 2022 predictions too.
Okay, let's talk about the weather.
Okay. You want to start off?
Whoever wants to go first.
Okay, so I'll start. The angels keep saying lengthier weather cycles. So winter, spring, fall, summer, it's going to last longer than it should. Like people are going to be like, it's not supposed to be snowing, but it still is. 2 to 3 weeks prolonged. It's hot. It shouldn't be hot anymore. Like I just keep. That's what the angels keep saying. Prolonged heat cycles of weather. Yeah, and also humidity. Like humid. It's gonna be humid in places. They said particularly the south. I know it's already hot, but they keep saying it's like humid, extreme humidity, like beyond what you normally get.
Wow.
They said, I got that there's gonna be record-breaking heat waves. They said that heat's going to escalate so much that people are going to start like leaving states that are super hot, such as like Las Vegas, Arizona. It's going to be like so hot. Like people be like, I'm leaving for like a month till this weather goes down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they said it's just going to be. They said it's going to be out of control.
Look at that as she's speaking.
Yeah. But they just said despite Las Vegas, like people leaving Las Vegas and Arizona because of the heat, they said Las Vegas real estate is still going to continue to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're in the real estate market.
Look at that, Leo, fire. I got 3 fiery cards. So next year is going to be hot, 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 hot.
And it's interesting. They brought up indigenous people. They said because the weather going to be so crazy, it's going to affect people who live like, I guess like in the Amazon, the jungle and stuff like that. They said it's going to bring about a lot of diseases for indigenous people.
Wow.
And they said they're not going to be figured out, but they like their biology is going to change to like certain things, like the plants they eat and the foods they eat, and it's going to bring a lot of diseases.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wow. Anything else you got for weather?
Oh no, that's what I got.
Now what I got for weather, number 1, look at that, Aries. I keep getting, it's going to be hot and humid, very muggy in certain areas. I don't know why they're highlighting like Philadelphia, Chicago, those areas. They are in for a hot, muggy, humid summer.
Sounds like Florida weather. That's what it sounds like.
You're going to hear people passing out.
Wow.
Extreme dehydration. So, you know, the angels are saying, hey, if you're out there, get your water.
Get your AC early because there's not going to be any.
Yes. Put money aside for a higher electricity bill. For a higher, because the air conditioner's running electricity.
Get your fans.
Get your fans, exactly. Stock up on water, because they said you're going to be hearing of lots of children, especially the adolescents, like passing out in the summer. People dying of heat stroke and different things like that. So the angels are saying, if you guys can stay inside, especially in Philadelphia, Chicago, I don't know if New York gets hot like that, but definitely areas surrounding.
It does get hot, but I don't think it's that hot.
Okay, areas surrounding Philadelphia, if you can stay inside, please do. If you cannot, hydrate well, you know, try and stay as cool as possible and stay out of the heat, because it is going to be crazy. I also got that lots of snow in the Midwest as a result of climate change. It is going to be crazy. I'm trying to find the card that I pulled. You see this Uranus card? It looks all icy, cold, and stuff like that. And it's going to be bad. They're going to get more snow than usual. Be prepared for blizzards. Be prepared for just a lot. So definitely, you guys in the Midwest, please be prepared for a very icy winter next year.
It's interesting though, because they bring up though that like with all this happening, they said like Biden's really going to be stepping up with like climate control and trying to like change things. They said the electric cars are really going to be like pushed.
Wow.
You know, more recyclable products and stuff. Like they said the people on top are really going to take it like really serious. Like, oh my God, this is out of control.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They said that there'll be more. And by the way, speaking of weather and snow, Erica had accurately predicted in our 2021 predictions about snow in Texas. And because of that, some of our Trinity Oracles, you know, family and watchers and subscribers actually were ready. They listened to the thing and they're like, you know, we're going to stock up on blankets or whatever's necessary. And we got lots of emails and phone calls saying like, thank you guys so much. We were prepared for that snowstorm in Texas. So kudos to Erica.
I don't remember saying that, but thank you.
Yes. I'm also getting more snow in areas that typically do not get snow and in places you wouldn't expect. Okay, when the snow gets there, it's not going to be bad, but people are just going to be like, dang, it hasn't snowed here in like 50 years. And also, dang, it's never snowed here. Why are we getting snow? Why are we getting hail? We're getting sleet, different things like that. It will be heavier rainfall in California. This is my Cancer
But I thought it doesn't
card.
rain in California.
We're going to have to talk to Tony about that. I love that song.
Yeah.
Don't make me sing that song. I'm feeling it right now. But anyways, it will be heavier rainfall in California. People will be shocked. So I think we usually get, when it rains, like an inch. Though it's like it's an inch of rainfall.
We'll get like a day's worth of rain.
Yeah.
That's it.
But when it rains, it's going to pour in California. And even in parts of Texas, there is going to be heavy rain. Heavy rainstorms. Torrential rain? I don't know. I keep hearing the angels say torrential rain or torrential.
I've heard of that.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so if you guys know what torrential means, please put it in the comment section.
Give us the Webster's dictionary.
I think that's like that sounds like heavy rain, like really bad.
Yes.
I guess it's like tornado and rain or something. I don't know.
Man.
So it's going to be crazy.
Okay, so next we're going to get into any scientific breakthroughs or scientific things that are going to come out in 2022. Okay.
Scientific breakthrough?
Just scientific, just anything scientific in general, like robots, whatever.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
Spirit
I
said
don't
next
know.
year, honey is going to be. Honey's already like known for doing like really medicinal things. They said they're actually gonna start like giving people honey as like treatments, especially for like asthma and like throat issues and stuff like that. So the doctors might be getting like the highest grade of honey to subscribe to people.
Wow.
Yeah. They also there's gonna be advances in nerve damage repairs.
Nice.
And they said they are going to be using robotics to fix this.
Wow.
Because they saying on a cellular or robotic, a robotic cellular level, which I don't understand what that means, but next year
We'll see.
I don't know. So I probably won't know. You guys can tell me because I don't know.
But the honey that's being prescribed, you mean by actual doctors in a hospital setting, or
Like
like
actual doctors in a hospital,
DOs
like-
or holistic practitioners? Like, what do you mean?
No, like actually like a hospital setting. Like doctors
Okay.
would be like, take this honey, like this is medicinal.
Mhm.
So they said doctors are going to start describing more like herbal remedies
and
for
stuff.
people.
Wow, that'd be nice.
They should.
Yeah, that would
They
be
said people are going to be pushing for it.
Wow.
Like instead of giving me this, can I try something herbal instead first before you're going to take this
Mm-hmm.
pill?
Wow. Anything else you got?
They just said honey's going to be huge.
Okay.
That's probably a good stock to invest in.
I know, right? Anything else you got?
Oh, that's what I got.
From medical. First things first, there's going to be a new treatment for skin disorders. For example, like psoriasis. If you look here, the guy's skin kind of looks like maybe eczema, psoriasis, different things like that. Like I don't know if you guys can see close enough, but there will be a new treatment in the works. Okay, so it may not be given to the people yet, but there will be a new treatment for skin disorders like this psoriasis, and it will show lots of promise. Lots of promise. They said the psoriasis, and there's other skin disorders. People who have skin disorders, I'm all like, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
will be excited about this prospect.
I know people suffer from eczema a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. There will be a new concept of birthing pods. They will be in the news. And also there's a possibility of women-only birthing centers. Like all female doctors. It's like all female-led birthing centers.
All female doulas, nurses.
Exactly. Exactly. So be on the lookout for that. This idea, this concept of birthing pods, you see this fire car?
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's going to take off, but they keep saying it's a concept. So the idea will start like
Booming.
People will be thinking of different ways and different things like that. But they're going to be called birthing pods or birthing centers.
Is Hippocrates Greek? Hippocrates? Was he Greek?
Talking about Hippocrates?
Hippocrates?
I don't know.
I don't know. They just said that basically there's going to be a lot of study of his work in terms of how he treated people medicinally.
Really?
They say they're going to, they say people are going to be looking at his old book. This is like the Book of Wisdom. Like, oh, he had these treatments and they worked for people back in the day. Let's see if they work.
Greek physician.
Okay, because they said like his stuff is going to come to light and people are going to start using his stuff to treat people.
Wow.
He's like, they're going to start using my stuff. He's like, fine, they're listening. That's what he said. But he said that obviously they used to use back in the day, but they stopped with modern technology. But he's like some of the basic is what's going to really help a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Fascinating.
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or yeah.
We were saying hypocrisy.
No, there is someone named Hippocrates, right?
I don't know. I don't know a
know.
lot about Greek history.
Yes, Hippocrates.
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 Okay.
Hippocrates.
Yeah.
Anything else you got for medical or
I
scientific advancement?
I didn't look into that, to be honest.
They're going to do a lot of water. Like you said that it's like water's going to be big in treatments next year too. They even said just helping people relax with nervousness and anxiety disorder.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be using that to help people.
Wow.
Okay. So now we're going to get into the politics.
Dun, 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 dun.
I guess I'll start. Like for some reason, Spirit keeps saying Biden is going to try to reach out to the youth and what they want, what they think, but it's not really going to fall through because the youth, they kind of think in a different way. Spirit keeps saying a different way than what Biden is presenting. So they're going to be like, what about this? And they're like, nope. Yeah.
So you think that they're not going to believe him? Like he's like, I want to know what you guys think, but he's not going to believe them even?
It's like the youth isn't going to take to him because they're like, you don't have the same mindset.
Oh.
We don't. What you're trying to do, you can't do that for us.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I keep getting something with the police force. New laws, but it's going to only benefit police, unfortunately. They're gonna try to reach a common ground, but it's not going to work because our generation's not gonna have it. Basically. Yeah.
Anything else you have for politics?
No, that's about it.
For politics, only got one thing. For politics, they said more people. There's lots of fire in 2022.
Oh, I got the same
Look at
thing.
Aries, fire. I even get Mars. Okay, that is a fighting planet. Look at this, Taurus. 2022, a lot more people, especially the younger generation. What is it, Generation Z?
I don't know.
I think that's
Let's
what
keep it as
is.
millennials.
I think so.
I don't know.
Anyways, they will get more socially involved with politics, environmentally involved, and involved in environmental organizations, and getting more involved in social causes. So our generation and the next generation are going to be pushing. They're going to be in a lot of social causes next year. So, and they're coming head on. That's why I keep getting fire, Aries. It's going to be big pushes for social change next year. This is Uranus. So old ways, you see, as like icy, old ways of thinking are going to be like to the forefront.
Okay. So what I got for politics, they said that a lot of big people in politics are going to be stepping down from both sides of the political parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, due to frustration with the Biden administration.
Wow.
They said a lot of people are going to be shocked, like, oh my God, that person's there for 50 years. They actually stepped down. They're just like, they said there's going to be a lot of tell-all interviews saying like basically like this is like America's almost like a lost cause.
Really?
Yeah, they said people are going to be like, they're going to be doing interviews or like, putting out books or whatever, but I see a lot of interviews. They said Kamala Harris will take over due to Biden having temporary health decline and really bad health issues. Spirit says there's going to be a whole bunch of stress base. He's going to make him sick and he's going to have to take a break. So he's going to be okay. And then they said there's going to be talks of her not being able to handle it. And they said people are going to be doing interviews like Kamala Harris would not be a good president because she cannot handle it. She did this job for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and she couldn't handle it. And they said it will be all over the media. They're going to like drag her basically in the media. And they said it's really going to affect her future career in politics if she ever wanted to become president or VP again.
Wow.
What was she before she?
Some big, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But she had a lot of power. I think in California, right?
Yeah, she was a senator.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's going to be a lot going on politically. The angels just said that there's going to be a lot going on politically. Lots of fiery debates about where to take America. Lots of fiery debates. A lot of people will be fired up. So if you think political conversations are already fiery,
Good for you. 2022.
Build Back Better will be a hot topic next year.
Build back better.
Well, that's what his slogan.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because they want to do like, if I'm correct, please correct us in the comments, but like in terms of like creating, I think better healthcare, like paying for, I think it's like pre-K and all those different things like that. Like it is going to be a hot topic next year. Oh my God, it's going to be crazy.
Okay.
Kamala Harris could have some health woes too, but we may not hear about it publicly.
I think it's they're stressed too. Okay. So next topic is people want to know about COVID. The question is, will people want to know in next year 2022 will things really get back to normal? Will people get, I guess, their their freedom back basically? Will
things go back to kind of like
will
the way they
people
were?
go back to normal? People be able to like travel freely without having to take tests, et cetera, et cetera. No more masks. Like, will it really go back next year?
No. You got the remainder of like 2022 still.
It's like half and half.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at in the country.
That's exactly what I got.
Yeah.
Certain states are like whatever, and then certain states are like no, like wear your mask.
Yeah, I got the same thing too. Places where it's like high, or the numbers are high, it's gonna get stricter. But I do feel like a lot of the people are gonna have a pushback and be like, "We're sick of this." But I keep getting that with COVID, they're gonna do like a lot of funding within the states to keep kids safer. So
What do you mean, like making them like
a push for more mass vaccinations in the school? I just heard that when you said that from the angels.
that, and it's like trying to keep kids safer because it's like a kid, it's like a child thing. Like especially with the parents, they're like, well, you know, we were tired of the online thing, and when the kids went back to school, they're still worried about their children. So like how you see like more masks. I do see another state in 2022. Spirit keeps saying that they're gonna do like what California did and be like, hey, you guys got to get vaccinated to go to school. And that state, they're not gonna like that.
Wow.
It says the southern state.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of piggybacking off of what you said with the COVID in the schools, they did highlight, like they may even start, they already put, I think, I saw it in the news, like they put like something to do better air quality. There's going to be even push for different standards in the classroom settings. Like you cannot, this classroom has to operate, it has to have this filter. If it doesn't have this filter, the classroom cannot be open, or the school may not get funding, or you know, something like that, or the students cannot use this class. So there's going to be even stricter cleaning protocols, stricter air quality standards. And they said the parents are going to really be pushing for clean air and proper sanitation protocols, which they're already there, but even stricter protocols next year, because the parents are like, we don't want to go through this again. That's what the angels are saying. Like, the parents are like, no. The angel said next year also there will be there's already COVID vaccination sites at the schools, but they're going to be mass COVID vaccination sites. So you will be seeing more schools with either COVID testing sites, COVID vaccination sites, stuff like that.
Especially colleges. Bear keeps saying especially colleges. So college kids out there, yeah. Be prepared for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just depends on what state you're in.
Exactly. But Spirit did say in the future, this doesn't have to be 2022 exactly, but they said there's going to be many societies being built. They just said people are just going to be buying land, building their homes on there, or trailers. And they said there's basically going to be people who are like anti-vaxxers and people who are vaxxers. They're going to call them like hippie communities, basically. But they're not hippie communities, just people who are basically tired of the government telling them what to do. And they're going to call them like mini societies. Yeah, and they also said people next year are going to start speaking out, as well as celebrities, about how COVID brought about segregation.
Oh, really?
They said next year that people are going to be like, hey, you know what, like this ain't cool. Like there's people segregated, like people are fighting each other. You know, they said they said only a couple of them would speak out, but not all of them.
So they're going to be giving their opinion on how it's segregated.
Yeah, they're going to say like, hey, like, this is segregation, like, you know. Like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, there are going to be people want to know next year. People keep saying there's going to be a lot of riots, and you already answered the question. There are going to be a lot of riots. They said a lot of riots.
I wouldn't say riots. The angels keep saying it's more about protests, and you will see lots of social media protests outside and online. It is going to be a very big year pushing for change. So you may hear the left getting more quiet too about COVID.
Yeah, people are just like over it. People are just like, you know what? Come on now, you Okay. So next we're going to talk about spirituality. What spirituality going to be like in 2022? The question we're asking was, what will spirituality be like in 2022?
What is the next spirituality trend?
They said spirituality will be at an all-time high next year, but they said there's also going to be a lot of confliction about God with the younger generation. So you're going to see a lot of people saying like, you know, do I have to be religious? Is God even real? But what's interesting, they said that more younger people are actually going to start going back to traditional Christian values as well as Islamic values. They said there's going to be a big rise in people being attracted to Christianity and Islam. But then they said at the same time, next year, they said the Islam religion is going to come under attack for things that they do within the religion. But then at the same time, Islam is going to become very, very popular next year.
Okay. Spirit keeps saying people say they were unbothered. Like, they're like, nothing, I'm unbothered, nothing bothers me. I keep getting like spiritually, people are going to try to be like, how could I be neutral?
So maintain balance.
Maintain that balance. For some reason they brought up, like, I keep getting within like the African American community, a lot of Spirit keeps saying a lot of African Americans are going to try to be neutral to other groups and what happens to them, and be like, hey, you know, we got to stay out of it, you know, kind of thing, because like we're already going through a lot ourselves. So it's like I see like that push of like.
So you mean like religious? So people are not going to be religious, or
they're going to be religious, but it's like spiritually they're like.
Like I'm not getting involved.
I'm not getting
Focus on
involved
me
because it riles me up, and then I want to go do something and say something that I know is going to bring me out of, like I just said, out of balance. So I see a lot of people like that. People call it like unbothered. So I see like spiritually, like spiritually, like Spirit keeps saying it's like people are going to want to be like remain neutral and have that balance in their lives more next year because there is going to be so much of the fights and the people wanting to change. Instead of, he keeps saying people are not going to want to feel like they have to follow things. They're like, I know that's not for me. I'm going to be over here. You guys do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the angels keep saying next year spiritually, you will hear a big trend of people trying to define their spirituality, define who they are. It's going to be a big trend. Who am I? Kind of piggybacking off of Erica. What's my relationship with God? Who is God? You know, I am not my parents. I am not this.
I got that too.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be trying to redefine themselves. There's going to be a mass, like, cultural
I think it's
movement.
like a disconnect. Like, I grew up, I don't know, doing this, but it's like, I'm not, how you said, I'm not my mom or my dad. I'm going to do me. Like, a lot of cultural norms are going to kind of they're going to try to be breaking that.
Yeah, people will be shifting away from traditions and questioning even their cultural identity.
Okay.
Like, my family's from Mexico, but am I Mexican? I'm just a human. Like, they keep saying people will start trying to identify, like, they're just going to identify, they're going to question their identity. Spiritually, there will be a rise in emotional abstinence. So trying to detach from things.
That's what I meant to unbothered. Like, I'm not going to let this rile me up.
In a sense, yes.
Well, that's what they preach in Scientology.
Really?
That's the base of Scientology religion. Like, basically, like, don't get affected by outside things and, like, get emotional. That's, like, the basis of it.
Yeah, that's what the angels are saying. Like, it's like, don't be affected by this and that. And because, look at this. This is Cancer, upside down. Pisces, both water sides, upside down, which tend to be water, emotions. So people are really going to be focusing on, like, let me get centered. You know, your problem is not my problem. You know, that is yours. Yeah, it's going to be a big rise in the younger generation, like, my mom's problems are not mine. Lots of emotional detachment. Also, and of course, if you guys are in spirituality, you know, we're all about connecting to the earth, being grounded and different things like that. But they also say spiritually, you're going to have the extreme, you're going to have three: the neutrality, the trying to do the emotional detachment, and then you're going to have people riled up spiritually. I'm curious astrologically what planet or what do they call it, conjunction? We don't know a lot about astrology. What America will be under next year because they
what ruling will...
Yes, because they keep showing it's like people's emotions are getting stirred up. So you have the disattachment and you're going to have the other ones. Like angry, progressive change. So spiritually it's going to be a lot of pushback against old norms. That's kind of what's going on spiritually. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. The law of attraction will be coming under fire. Yes. So there's going to be a big rise and maybe people trying to find something different than the law of attraction. Yeah, there could be people coming out talking about the law of attraction in terms of either how it changed their life for the better, and then you're going to have pushback from those who like, it didn't work for me. This is a scam. This is what the angels are saying. This is not our opinion. This is what the angels are saying. So, and the young generation is looking for something else.
Interesting.
So there could be a new crop of spiritual thought leaders.
They said next year be wary of they show a male, it's a male and a female, of, they call them cult leaders. Brainwashers coming forward and say a lot of the young people are going to be sucked into this person there's two people, and they said be careful
because they keep talking about emotional detachment. That's what the angels keep saying.
But they said, yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's related to cold lead.
No, I don't know.
I don't know either. But they said cold lead. Cold lead. They said they're going to use social media to grab people in, and they are going to really get you and your money and your soul. So basically, no, but for real, they said people, but they are going to be preaching that like non-attachment thing, like non-emotional thing, and they said it's not going to be good.
So just be on the lookout. That's what angels are saying. Just be on the lookout. You know, seek spiritual guidance. Always go with your heart. Always go with your intuition. So although you may be looking for help spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, don't get taken advantage of.
Don't feel right.
Exactly.
Don't go.
Exactly. Your angels advise get in tune with your heart and follow that compass versus someone else's compass. Follow your compass. Okay? If someone doesn't feel right, no matter how desperate you are, don't do it.
Exactly.
Don't do it. Lord, don't get me started channeling. That'll be a separate video.
Oh my God.
Don't do it. By the way, speaking of Kamala Harris, I don't know why Spirit's bringing this back, but Kamala Harris could be being brought back up in the news next year about maybe her, they keep saying her being under attack for how she allegedly is icy towards people. Like people she works with.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. She'll be highly under attack. Like, we don't get along with her, or she's rude, or she's cold, or she doesn't, like when you're trying to ask for help, she doesn't. Like, it's her character, her moral character will be under fire. It will be under fire. So it's gonna be crazy. And when Kamala Harris is finished, she will stay out of politics for a long time. A very long time when she is finished with this whole presidency or vice presidency thing.
Okay.
So that was everything. So book your reading with Trinity Oracles. Oh, by the way, hold on. Actually, I did have something else. This is kind of a miscellaneous thing, but an old pirate ship will be found. Yeah. Maybe off the coast of Africa, maybe, but it's going to be found. I don't know why they're bringing. What's the football team with the pirates on them?
The Pirates.
Is that the Buccaneers?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I think that's the Tampa. Whoever has the pirate ship, I think it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are pirates, I think.
I guess.
Anyways, the football team with the pirate. Be on the lookout for them. Big news for them next year.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, they could be in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
But it came a little hazy to me. I didn't get it 100%. Okay? Yeah, it's like the angel said it to me fast, and I was like, wait, what?
What the Dolphins? Tampa Bay Dolphins?
No, that's the,
Isn't there one with like a turquoise and a white?
yeah, but
jersey?
that's not Tampa Bay, though. I forgot who that, Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, so big news for the Buccaneers.
Spirit also said buy those weed stocks.
Oh.
No, it's true. They said that.
Yeah, all
A
right.
lot of them, but
Yes, so definitely work with a financial advisor.
It is Tampa Bay.
It's Tampa Bay
exactly.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Perfect, so big news for them.
Yeah, work with a financial advisor. You're right.
They could be in the Super Bowl, so,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Book your own personal reading. Go down to the link below. Like, subscribe.
Purchase
Go to our new channel, our new website. Buy your
Yes.
product.
Yes. Get your good juju candle for next year. And you guys, get your healing sessions. Let's start getting that old energy of 2021 out. For those of you who may know or do not know, but you know, according to numerology, the first 3 months, this is Sarita. Shout out to Sarita.
Yeah.
She's a great numerologist. Her link's in the description box below. But the energy of next year kind of stays, the energy of the prior year stays with you until, I think the first quarter of 2022. So I definitely recommend you guys purchase a healing session and let's start removing the old energy of 2021 to get a better fresh start energetically for 2022. If you'd like to book an energy healing session,
Link down below.
yes, TrinityOracles.com and get that good juju candle for the new year. Light it up. We only have a few left.
And Spirit Wave too.
Oh
House
yes.
cleansing bag. Love
Oh,
candle
yeah.
bag.
Get your sage. Cleanse your home before
your
the new
salt.
year starts. That's right. Salt your home, sage your home, get your house cleansing candle, and
We now sell dry herbs to make your own candles too.
exactly.
And blink candles.
Yes. So once you cleanse that home, light up that good juju candle and invite that good luck into your home. But you can
And your
only
business.
purchase those things at TrinityOracles.com. Check out all our awesome reviews for our products. And until next time.
Bye.